Hello friends, welcome back to Hyper Games. My name is Joseph and I'm here reacting to the PS5 technical presentation hosted by Mark Cerny, where we know they are going to reveal the PS5 Pro, which is the worst kept secret in gaming right now. And we have heard a lot about PS5 Pro in terms of leaks. We know like some of the specs. We know about PSSR, which is sort of Sony's DLSS like solution that is gonna use AI to upscale the images and all of that. We also heard about how developers, or what are the requirements for developers to get the PS5 Pro label in their games. And yeah, it's finally time for Sony to reveal the console and let us know about the price and all of the technical stuff. Now, it's interesting that this presentation from Mark Cerny is only 9 minutes in comparison to the one that he did when he was revealing the original PS5 that was almost an hour. So yeah, we'll see what else they have to reveal here, and we'll see if he also talks about ear sizes and all of that. No, he's probably not gonna talk about ear sizes. What else? Yeah, like I'm hoping that it's not that technical and they reveal a few things. I remember the PS4 Pro reveal was very
Hi,
I'm
like Mark Cerny. I'm excited to be here to talk about the newest addition to our console lineup, PlayStation 5 Pro, and how it advances gaming technology. But first, I want to take just a minute to look at what we put in the original PlayStation 5 and how it delivers an exceptional gaming experience. When PS5 debuted in 2020, it brought a lot to the table. 8 Zen 2 CPU cores form the brains of PlayStation 5 and enable high-speed complex gameplay, with character counts reaching into the hundreds and frame rates that can be as high as 120 frames a second. PS5 has a powerful RDNA 2 GPU, which can render anything from intricate details to fantastic worlds with vast panoramas to explore. Ray tracing allows for dramatic visual improvements, including reflections off of water or glass, and the realism that comes from real-time global illumination. A custom SSD can load data at breathtaking speed, resulting in ultra-fast transitions between game worlds and data streaming rates so high that traversal speeds are essentially unlimited.
You okay? I'm working on it.
Tempest 3D audio tech brings
they were
an
just showing
unparalleled
off
sense of
on that
immersion to the sound of the
scene.
games. With audio so real, you may not even need to see the enemies to know exactly where they are. Finally, the DualSense controller has haptics that let you feel through your hands what your character is experiencing inside of the game. It's wonderful to see such variety and richness of game experiences. Creators have made amazing use of the hardware capabilities, but when I talk to them, I do hear about their desire for more graphics performance. The dreams of the developers are bigger than can be supported at 60 frames per second, and that leads to an aspect of modern gaming that we're all familiar with: graphics modes. It can be a difficult choice for players. Fidelity modes emphasize the
it's
visuals,
not for me. I always go with performance, man.
These modes might also have enhanced detail or use more ray tracing. But the games only run at 30 frames per second. The visuals can be choppier and the controls less responsive. Performance modes emphasize frame rate and interactivity, typically choosing to run at 60 frames per second, mainly by reducing the graphical detail until those frame rates
I
can
love
be achieved.
when developers add that performance ray tracing mode.
When
You
asked
get
to decide on a mode,
the best performance, you get the best frames and like ray tracing included, and that's enough for me.
Is one of the key targets for PlayStation 5 Pro. We want to give players the graphics that the game creators aspire to, at the high frame rates that players typically prefer. To do that, PS5 Pro substantially improves over PlayStation 5 in 3 ways. Here's what we call the Big 3. First,
The
we
larger
made the
GPU,
much
advanced ray
larger and
tracing.
increased the speed of the memory it uses. The result is rendering that's up to 45% faster. Second, we made major upgrades to the ray tracing, taking a streamlined and accelerated approach that allows calculation of the rays at double or even triple the speeds of PlayStation 5. And finally, we added custom hardware for machine learning and an AI library called PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution,
There we go,
or
PSSR.
PSSR for short. PSSR analyzes the game images pixel by pixel and can add an extraordinary amount of detail, which boosts the effective resolution of the games. Game creators are adding PS5 Pro support to new and existing titles, and with the big three involved, the results can be pretty amazing, with graphics showing something like fidelity levels of detail, but at double the frame rate. Here's The Last of Us Part 2 running on PS5 Pro. It has huge amounts of detail and targets a super smooth 60 frames per second.
And it already looked
Let's
great.
compare
Like I
this
would
to
have.
the fidelity mode on PS5,
Yeah,
which is
we
only
need
running
to
at
have
30
both
frames per
versions, and
second,
I don't
and is
think I
therefore
even can
much
notice
choppier.
anything here. I like
This
only
goal of
the
delivering
right
almost
one looks
fidelity-like
crisper.
graphics at performance frame rates has been achieved for a broad set of titles, including Marvel's Spider-Man 2.
It will
and
be
Ratchet
interesting
and
to
Clank
see like
Rift
Digital
Apart. We can
Foundry
see that PS5
analyzing
Pro
this
is close to
whenever
doubling the
it comes
power
out.
of PlayStation 5. Another way to compare the two consoles is to look at PS5 Pro versus Performance mode on PS5, both of which target 60 frames per second. What we see here is a difference in detail. PS5 Pro is much sharper and crisper than PS5.
Okay, this one looks interesting.
For this, my favorite is the parade scene from Ratchet and Clank. Distant details are much clearer. And here we can see Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is noticeably higher resolution throughout the scene, including the trees and procedural cars. So overall, some remarkable improvement to the games. On PS5 Pro, we can see increased sharpness to the graphics or smoother and more responsive gameplay. This is the big three showing their value. As you've been seeing, machine learning via the PSSR library is being used quite broadly to add pixel detail and boost frame rate. But there are as many approaches as there are game engines. The increase in raw GPU power is being especially effective for Horizon Forbidden West. Apart from the detail boost, that extra graphics power is allowing for improvements to lighting and visual effects, as well as to the hair and the skin in cinematics.
Open up, guys. Jor's orders.
Good enough for me.
Ray tracing is finding broad usage as well, particularly when the games are focused on higher frame rates. The faster hardware in PS5 Pro can make a real difference, allowing Gran Turismo 7 to add ray-traced reflections between the cars in gameplay, while continuing to support their targeted 60 frames per second. That boost in ray tracing is also delivering big wins for Hogwarts Legacy, allowing not only for better
That's
reflections and a
insane.
greater variety of reflective surfaces, but also for further realism in the casting of shadows. I hope you've enjoyed this run-through of the technology behind PlayStation 5 Pro. Simply put, it's the most powerful console we've ever built, and a worthy addition to the PS5 family. Let me wrap this up by giving you a quick look at a number of games running on the new console.
You'll never
There's the reveal. There's the Wolverine claws in the middle. Man, I wonder what Insomniac will do in terms of like a special edition PS5 when Wolverine comes out.
Close your eyes. It'll be worth it.
Okay.
Because it's mostly all the first-party titles that have been released so far run on with improved settings on PS5 Pro. We also have Alan Wake should be incredible on some like with improved hardware. Chronos Dogma 2. Plenty of third party and first party as well. And there's a console. And starts at $699. They went the $700. Oh crap. Okay. Jesus, they went really high. Jeff Grubb was saying that they could go like 700, like just because they can. I was hoping for $599 for the digital version, so basically it would have been like 200 more. I think that, yeah, the digital is $399. No, it's $499 the digital. I don't remember. But yeah, I was hoping like it was gonna be at least $599. $699 is very pricey. I didn't think they were gonna go that route. Well, they are the market leader, and like they are gonna they just did it. Like oh my god, I think it's gonna be a hard sell for 700, at least for anyone who is not like an enthusiast on this. It's definitely not gonna make me upgrade my PS5 at all. Let me check this if there's more information regarding on the blog. Welcome PlayStation 5 Pro, the most visually impressive way to play games on PlayStation. So the tagline is Witness, Play, Unleashed. Features include GPU upgrade, advanced ray tracing, and PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution take players to new heights. What Mark Cerny was talking about. Over the last 4 years since the launch of the PS5, we have worked hard to continuously evolve the console experience and deliver the great games our players expect from us. Today, I'm incredibly proud to announce the next step in that evolution and welcome PlayStation 5 Pro to the PlayStation family, our most advanced and innovative console hardware to date. We developed PS5 Pro with deeply engaged players and game creators in mind, as we have asked for a console that runs even higher fidelity graphics with smoother frame rates at 60 FPS. We achieved this on PS5 Pro with several key performance features. Upgraded GPU. With PS5 Pro, we are upgrading to a GPU that has 67% more compute units than the current PS5 console and 28% faster memory. Overall, this enables up to 45% faster rendering for gameplay, making the experience much smoother. Advanced ray tracing. We have added even more powerful ray tracing that provides more dynamic reflection and refraction of light. This allows the rays to be cast at double and at times triple the speeds of the current PS5 console. AI-driven upscaling. We're also introducing PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution, an AI-driven upscaling that uses a machine learning-based technology to provide a super sharp image clarity by adding an extraordinary amount of detail. PS5 Pro provides gamers with amazing graphics at higher frame rates. You can hear Mark Cerny, lead architect for PS5 Pro, discuss the key innovations from PS5 Pro in the following video presentation. This presentation provides a deep dive into the key performance features that make PS5 Pro truly special. Other enhancements include PS5 Pro Game Boost, which can apply to more than 8,500 backward compatible PS4 games playable on PS5 Pro. This feature may stabilize or improve the performance of supported PS4 and PS5 games. Enhanced image quality for PS4 games is also available to improve the resolution on select PS4 games. PS5 Pro will also launch with the latest wireless technology, Wi-Fi 7, in territories supporting this standard. VRR and 8K gaming are also supported. Hopefully it's not like the logo on the original PS5 box that only supports one game at 8K. But yeah, they have removed that logo for recent versions of the console. It's humbling to see how game creators have embraced the latest technology from PS5 Pro, and several games will be patched with free software updates for games to take advantage of PS5 Pro's features. So they have to patch them. It's not something that the console can do by itself. These games can be identified with a PS5 Pro enhanced label within their title, which was what leaked already. Some games you can look forward to include blockbuster hits from PlayStation Studios and our third-party partners such as Alan Wake 2, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Demon's Souls, Dragon's Dogma 2, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Gran Turismo 7, Hogwarts Legacy, Horizon Forbidden West, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, The Crew Motorfest, The First Ascendant, and The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, and more. We kept the look of the PS5 Pro consistent with the overall PS5 family of products. You'll notice the height is the same size as the original PS5. So this looks like the PS5 Slim, but it's kind of like the same size of the original PS5. And the width is the same as the current PS5 model to accommodate higher performance specs. Okay, so it's the same height as the original and it's the same width as the PS5 Slim. Players can add an Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive or swap out console covers when they become available. So it's $700 without a disc drive. Man, they went crazy with the price. PS5 Pro fits perfectly within the PS5 family of products and is compatible with the PS5 accessories currently available, including PlayStation VR 2, which they didn't mention at all if it improves anything regarding PSVR 2, but I guess it does. PlayStation Portal, DualSense Edge, Access Controller, Pulse Elite, and Pulse Explore. The user interface and network services will also remain the same as PS5. The PS5 Pro console will be available this holiday at a manufacturer's suggested retail price or MSRP of $699 pounds. Europe always getting the shorter end of the stick here with €800, and in Japan is 119,980 yen and includes tax. It will include 2TB SSD. Okay, that's great. It's 2TB. Games are demanding a lot of space right now. A DualSense wireless controller and a copy of Astro's Playroom pre-installed in every PS5 Pro purchase. They could have added Astrobot right now for $700. PS5 Pro is available as a disc-less console with the option to purchase the currently available disc drive for PS5 separately. So $700 without a disc drive. If you add the disc drive, I think the accessory is like $80, so you are looking at $780 if you want to have a disc, unless you got the PS5 Slim with the disc drive and you want to upgrade, and you can just swap the disc drive from one to the next, which is it's good on their part in terms of the design. PS5 Pro is available as a okay, I already read that. PS5 Pro will launch on November 7, and will be available at participating retailers directly from PlayStation Direct, with pre-orders beginning on September 26. Our PS5 journey would not be possible without the millions of players that have supported us through the years and have shared with us their love of gaming. Whichever console option players choose, whether it's PS5 or PS5 Pro, we wish to bring everyone the very best gaming experience that fits their need. So yeah, November 7 with pre-orders opening on September 26, $700 for a 2TB console with no disc drive, and there are more pictures here. Let's open that. Like I love the design. I like the design. Yeah, it's keeping the same central unit, the same type of design from the original PS5, but it also has the cut in the middle. This time it's like as if Wolverine had cut through your PS5, and you have the two covers. Allegedly, like all the covers from the PS5 Slim are now compatible with this one as well. It has the two USB-C ports, which they changed, because the original it was USB-A and USB-C, and I think they changed this for the PS5 Slim, and it's now keeping the two USB-C ports. That's how you can add the disc accessory. Yeah, it looks great. I like that the presentation was also not as boring as the original technical presentation for PS5. They went a lot more visual, showing the games, and they were talking about the specs, but it was not like it was just Mark Cerny talking in front of you about everything that it can do. They were a lot more they were showing a lot more. My only complaint is that maybe it would have helped with the excitement or like making people interested more in the console if they had shown like a new game right now running on PS5 Pro. But yeah, they also have the state of play later in later this month, and maybe they show more games there. Although there are some rumors that there won't be any first-party games shown at the state of play, and I will leave that for the PlayStation news video tomorrow. But yeah, I think $700 is really high. I was hoping for $600, and maybe I would have thought of upgrading this one. This price is obvious, is not making me want to upgrade my PS5 right now. And I also made a poll, and I think it was the same price point that you guys voted on the poll in the community tab. You guys were choosing 600. So yeah, we'll see how this does. I think the PSSR also is a great implementation, and we'll see how what games perform now in this new console. So yeah, I think we'll see how it does. It's not. I don't like the price they went with. I like that it's 2 terabytes, but I don't like it's $700. So let me know, guys, what you think about the PS5 Pro reveal. What do you think about the technical presentation, and what do you think about the price, how the games look, and all of that? Let me know about that in the comments below. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.